And as we heard in that report, the late First Lady was best known for advancing women's rights as well as democracy in South Korea. Our Choi Si-young takes a closer look back on her life.
As part of the first generation of the country's female activists, Lee Hee-ho stood at the forefront of safeguarding women's rights in South Korea. She organized one of the nation's oldest civic groups on women's rights and in 1989 helped to bring revisions to family law so that married women could get equal footing in dealings to do with inheritance, among others. In 1999, Lee also helped to usher in the monumental gender discrimination law that acted as a catalyst for subsequent court rulings in favor of women's rights otherwise overlooked in the past. She also stood by her husband and former president Kim Dae-jung, well known for his pro-democracy movement during the 1970s through the 1980s. In 1980, he helped to draw international attention to her husband, saving him from the death penalty sentenced under South Korea's then military dictatorship. Even on the day of her husband's death, he spoke of democracy.
행동의 양심으로 살아가기를 간절히 원합니다. 이것이 남편의 유지입니다.
He also exerted efforts to improve inter-Korean relations. In 2000, she accompanied her husband to Pyongyang for the first historic summit between the two Koreas and served as special envoy to the North in 2011 to send her condolences to the late Kim Jong-il. The former First Lady also served as the head of the Kim Dae-jung Peace Center, which was founded by her husband to promote inter-Korean reconciliation and world peace.
다음 세대 분단의 아픔을 물려주어서는 안 된다는 것을 생각했습니다.
More than a widow of a former president, late First Lady Lee is remembered as a great activist who advanced the values of democracy and women's rights while pushing the Korean peninsula an inch closer to peace. Choi Si-young, Arirang News.